Hi, welcome to Faith and Fitness Podcast. My name is Sam Mbogwa and I have a wonderful guest today.
Drake Masinde.
Jake Masine.
In the house.
In the house. Welcome,
okay,
guys.
In the ground.
In the ground, man. So today we are here to come up at Sprout House, which is quite an amazing space. We just had some... What did you have?
Dawa.
I had some coffee that blundered, but Mr. Francis here is doing the finishing job of finishing. So today we're going to talk about something interesting, something that affects most of us, single, married, fitness, unfitness, pastors, all of everyone is affected by it, which is relationships. And my big question for you is, many of the people are trying to find the one. Everyone is trying to find the one. People are trying to find the foundations of a good relationship. So those are two questions. So the first question would be, how do you know who to marry? Because you know that you are training with you have a wonderful wife. You guys are training with, I see you guys love and compassion of each other, and I really emulate that. So how would you say someone can start from the foundational part about finding the right person?
I think the foundation to finding the right person when it comes to a relationship begins with you. You have to prepare yourself to be the kind of person who can be easy, fun to relate with. Okay. And that begins by having a good relationship with yourself.
Okay.
You know, many people think that the foundation of having a good relationship is another person. But I like looking at it from you as a person. Who are you? What kind of do you understand? Do you know your identity? Do you understand your values?
Okay.
Do you understand why you are here on earth? What is your purpose in life? From there, now you can be able to connect with a person who can be able to complement that which you have.
Okay.
I think the foundations many people have for relationships, especially in this day and time, are off, and they are wrong because they walk into relationships and they do relationships in a manner just to I don't want to say for sure, but just for very fickle reasons. So me, I feel if somebody begins with self, they can go out there and complement someone else and have a good relationship.
Yeah, so you're saying the first job is yourself.
Yes.
So for yourself, is it going for therapy? Is it working? Like, what's the solution for yourself?
It's not even therapy. For me, I think it's a level of self-reflection that will give you an idea of who you are.
Okay.
You see, this is how I look at it. If you intend to have a good relationship, or if you desire to have a good relationship, one of the things that you will do is you will do an introspective deep dive into yourself.
Okay.
So that introspective deep dive is what you're going to channel towards that relationship process or space.
Okay.
And that is what will bring someone who can be able to complement your purpose here on earth.
Okay.
That's for me, that's how a relationship would work really well. As opposed to someone just getting into a relationship for the sake of I'm lonely, I'm tired, I need to have sex, and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said now for the people who have been, let me go deep because I know some of them. The people who have been physical, the people who are attraction, the looks, and then things are getting hot and they are probably there for that reason. What would you tell them?
Sometimes physical is very tricky in the sense that when you're physical, it clouds your judgment of who the person you're sleeping with is.
Okay.
So sometimes before you even get to the place where you're physical with someone, you have to have done that deep dive into yourself, and understand also the other person and what they are bringing into the relationship. And that is what will make you understand whether you can get into a relationship with this person or not. So many people become physical before they do the deep dive for not only themselves but even that relationship. Then they discover this is a mistake. Now the problem with that, you will carry that baggage that you had with that one person physically, and you're going to take it with another person. Now that is what brings scars. The thing about human beings is, like, I have never seen a human being without a scar.
Okay.
A physical scar. Like every Kenyan has
this one for this vaccine.
For vaccine. Everyone has that. But very few people don't have it. So that means even in
Francis confirmed.
even in spiritually and even emotionally, people have scars. An example of a scar is there's someone who went to school without shoes. For them, that's a scar.
Yeah.
So to cover that scar, I know of a guy, he used to go to school without shoes. So when he grew up and made a little bit of money, this guy used to buy like 10 pairs of shoes every month.
Ah, okay.
So within 2 years, the guy has over 300 pairs of shoes.
Yeah. Oh. In one house?
Yeah, in one house. So he has
What
a
a
room
shock.
full of shoes.
Okay.
So now that's an emotional scar that he has.
Okay.
So now in emotional terms, especially when it comes to relationships, you date guys and every other time, or you date girls and every other time they take advantage of you financially. Then you dump this one, you get another one, you build some walls, then you become insecure, then you bring that into a relationship that is supposed to be stable. Now that's where the physical part, the sex, clouds the judgment. So sometimes I tell people who are so confused into, especially in the physical relationships, take a sabbatical from sex or abstain for a while.
Yeah. I can just share
Practice abstinence so that it can be able to help you make the right decisions.
I can share this. So I did a course called Ndoa.
Yes.
And one of the things that you're told for the next, so one of the week 2 there, you're told for the next 7 weeks, don't be physical with your person. So no hugs, no physicality, nothing, even pegs, nothing.
Yeah.
So then we were physical at the time. But let me tell you, when that happened, I saw some things that I couldn't, I was asking myself, like, didn't I see this? Like, how comes I was so clouded? Like, I saw some red flags that happened. Like, I realized there are some things that I was entertaining that I shouldn't be, also for myself, you know. Yeah, so I agree with you that when you take the sabbatical from it, you guys will be able. And then now I was able to ask hard questions and realized, actually, we are not suited for each other.
Yeah. And also sometimes sex, what it can do, it can hook you up to a person. By the way, you know, you can be connected to a person just for the sex. There are people who are very bad partners. Like, for example, I know ladies who are good wives and they are bad mothers.
Bad mothers, okay.
Or men who are good fathers, bad husbands.
Okay.
Or some who are both. But so like those 3 things, let me use them as an example. You're a good father, an average husband, great in bed. So what it happens is, this great in bed, if you're having it with someone who is not yet your husband or your partner, like long-term partner, who is basically a spouse, what it will do, it will cloud your judgment over some of these red flags. Then spiritually also, you can get hooked up to a guy who is bad for you. It's like poison you like taking.
Ah, okay.
So this guy is bad for me. Like, he's toxic and everything. He abuses me emotionally, but the sex is great. Like, I know of a couple I once counseled where the lady used to like being beaten before sex. Yes.
Ah, it's those toxic relationships.
Yes, and the guy was like, I don't like that kind of a relationship. But the lady is like, no, you have to beat me before you have sex. So every other time they used to have a fight, and after that they have sex.
Fight up is called break up. Fight to make up.
Yeah, breakups to make up. No, not breakups to make ups. Fight up. Fight night for makeups. Fight night for makeup. Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. So that's something that is really difficult, by the way, to handle. And for me, the way I look at it, I was telling the gentleman, listen, you can't have a relationship like that. It's not a normal relationship. So my advice to you would be, just disconnect from the person.
Okay.
Yeah, like, stop having sex. Then look at the relationship with your eyes wide open, and you realize this thing is not good for you.
Yeah. And then one of the things I realize, the people who have sex with, most of the time, you don't even connect as friends.
Yes.
So there needs to be, there's a lack of foundation of friendship most of the time.
Yes, that lack of financial, that lack of friendship.
So you want to talk money.
Yes, so that lack of friendship brings in so many things. And also money.
Yeah.
I know of people who also get married because of, or get into relationships because of money.
Oh yes.
Now the thing about money is a tool.
Okay.
Money is not a foundation. Let me put it like that.
It's not a selection like
exactly.
You can say I choose you because you have money.
Yes, like let me give an example of that I normally use from time to time.
Yeah.
When you're getting into a relationship, for a man, men are looking for significance. They want to feel important.
Oh yes. So
the lady who makes them feel the most important, is the lady they want to make a wife.
Yeah.
So when a man is made to feel important, the next natural tendency is that he will want to protect that thing.
Oh yes.
So thereby providing security for the lady. Now for the ladies on the other hand, they get married because of security. They want a man who will make them feel the most secure person on earth. Now therein lies now things like financial security, emotional security, and even sometimes physical security. Though nowadays you can buy physical security.
You
can just buy a big gate and put a German Shepherd and you have security.
Yeah.
You understand? So for men that is secondary. Security is secondary.
Yeah.
But for ladies, security is the most important thing. Now, from that, they now gain another aspect in their relationship called significance. Ladies want to feel important in someone's life. So they want to feel important and to relate.
Yeah.
Because that's why you hear many ladies, when you ask them to introduce themselves, especially in the African context, they call themselves mother to someone. Mama Devi, Mama Sami, Mama Joshua, yes. For ladies, it's more natural than men. Because then they have that very primary need to relate. So a man provides the security so long as you make him feel important.
Yeah.
Now, going back to the relationship context, is this guy you're dating making you feel secure, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially? Though financially can be built because that is artificial. But do you feel secure? Let's go back to the gents. Now, is this lady you're with, are you her? Do you feel respected when you're with her? Does she make you feel the most important person on earth? Can you run over a troop for her? Can you jump over walls for her?
Can you take a bullet?
Can you cross the 7 seas for her?
Yeah.
Yeah. And because of how she makes you feel important.
Hey, that one is tricky. I don't know if I've gotten that before. Someone made me feel that important.
Yeah, they are like, they make you priority.
Yeah.
Like the most important priority.
Yeah.
So when they make you feel that, the natural tendency would be you would want to bring them in close to you. That's why the day a man wants to marry, he goes and gets married. But the way he can relate with every other person, but the day he wants to marry, same thing. And for ladies, if she wants to sleep with someone, she will sleep with anyone. Reason being, what she is using as bait is her sexuality.
Yeah.
And for men, what they use as bait is the commitment aspect. I'll make you my wife or not.
And the original wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that's how I look at relationships, especially when it comes to when you look at it in the context of marriage or long-term relationships.
So it's foundations of, I like what you said, like the financial, the spiritual, like looking at that as a whole, and you can't just choose the physical, and that's
you can't choose you can't use that as a basis of getting into a relationship.
Okay.
Yes.
What about for example, we pride ourselves as a Christian gym. So now the aspect of maybe you are a firm believer, you're trying to grow in faith, and then your fellow can be man or woman, but let's start, I think, with the ladies. The ones have found this a lot. So then they're trying to grow in faith, and then now their person is nowhere close to God's nowhere close to Jesus, God, and all of it.
I think the Bible talks about it in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7.
Yeah.
And it talks about it, I think it's from verse 13. It talks about a man who can be able to win her husband over, or her spouse over, or the wife over, with their good and peaceful comportment into the faith. that one is allowed. So the Bible has envisaged that there will be a situation where one spouse will want to work out their spiritual relationship and not be able to do it, and the other one can. But in the event that the other person doesn't want to have a relationship, what will happen is you are allowed to leave.
When they don't have a relationship with Christ,
yes,
then now you can leave.
Yes.
Also,
not a relationship with Christ. If your spouse doesn't want you, and they are adamant that because of your faith, I don't want anything to do with you, they have kicked you out. Okay. You know, the thing about people don't understand is marriage is not Christian. Marriage is God.
Yeah.
And this is why I say that God respects marriage in any religion, Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, African traditional. For him, marriage is marriage.
Okay.
Marriage is not even a ceremony. Marriage is when you two come together and you agree you are getting married. Now, the other legal formalities are just neither here nor there. But that is marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's a good understanding, man. It's like also taking them as your ministry in a way. Like you're there to transform them. What about the ones who, because I'm understanding that from people who are married. What if the ones who are now dating? Would they go the same way that you're saying?
No, you see, when you're dating, you can run.
You can run away.
Yeah. Personally, I don't say someone is married until they do something legal.
Yeah, this thing of come we stay, I'm seeing it a lot.
I don't even call it come we stay, it's come we risk.
Really? Yeah.
I can waste your time for 15 years, and the day I want to get a wife, I just go get a wife, get married.
Yeah, I've seen that happen a lot. Yeah. Actually, I've seen a lady who come we stay, they had 3 children, and then the next day, they had just had some wrangle, and the next day the guy went with all the furniture, left her with 3 children, and
that's sad.
Yeah, sad. Lakini, but they had nothing also bounding them together. It was come we stay. So even how she realized, okay, I was just living with a guy. Yeah. So should people quicken? So if people who are in come we stay, should they quicken marriage, or what should they do?
I think it's good to have that thing formalized.
Okay.
Yeah. So because it gives the lady security and it also gives the man security.
Yeah.
There are instances where a man gets married to a lady and the lady earns more and they have a come we stay, and by God forbid the person passes on. You know what happens after that? The guy is kicked out. So that's why there's a court case where it says that now men can inherit even their wives' estate.
Yeah. Okay. So it's also security for the men, but men pigeni bidii uko nje bwana.
So but men are the ones who I believe control the relation. You're the one who decides who you marry.
Yeah.
You know, a lady can't decide who a man marries.
Yeah.
Even mothers. No, they can't. It's a guy who just decides. But the thing is, what is the basis of the decision? Is it for peace? Is it to stop the Mdomo part?
Yeah.
Or is it just they want something, they want to make an honorable woman of that lady that they are dating?
Yeah.
I think that should be the best basis. But it should not be because of now I have money. Okay, by the men marry sometimes because they have money.
Yeah.
They feel like I can take care of a family, I can provide all those things, so now I'm getting married. Because men run on a financial clock, ladies run on a biological clock. That's why they are under more pressure than men.
Could you explain? I've heard you explain that before, but could you?
It's because naturally women are at their most fertile between, let me say, 15 and 36, 37, thereabouts. That's when they can have babies easily.
Yeah.
After that, pregnancies tend to be difficult, especially in their 40s.
Yeah.
So that means women operate on a biological clock. That's why women in their late 20s and early 30s are always very desperate to get into marital unions or committed long-term relationships because they feel this is the time.
It's time. Yeah.
But nowadays, I always tell ladies, sometimes when you have that kind of pressure, that's when you attract the wrong kind of guys.
Yeah, and then you marry someone you regret.
Yeah, you marry someone you regret. So I tell the ones, especially who have money, why don't you go and freeze your eggs?
Aye.
Yeah, you can. It's cheap.
Oh.
Yeah, you just take your eggs, freeze them, then you are now under no pressure. When you meet the right guy, you'll know what to do.
You unfreeze them?
Yeah, you unfreeze them and you are fertilized.
Sounds like a fridge thing. I don't know how
no,
that
it
works.
is a fridge thing.
It's a fridge thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Alright. Sawa. Alright, so parting shot for people who are, what's your urge for people who are married people, fitness people? Yeah.
I think for the married people, especially if you're into fitness, marriage teaches you discipline, because that's one. Your wife or your spouse can be, your wife, husband, that is your spouse can be your best accountability partner.
Yeah.
And that's, for me, that's why I work out with my wife. She's my accountability partner. She's the one who wakes me up and tells me go to the gym most of the time. Or sometimes I'm the one who kicks her behind and tell her, kindly, let's head to the gym. So that's one. Two, I feel marriage is also a blessing. It's a blessing to do life with someone, and someone who is fun, someone who you can enjoy going through the journeys of life, the ups, the downs, and all that. So I feel that's also very important.
Yeah.
It's something that is something to be emulated. So
yeah,
that's a good thing. So I urge people, stay married, work your marriage. Marriage is work. Marriage is not just because you feel good. There are good days, there are bad days. But the beauty about it is when you look back and you see how you went through those journeys, that's what makes marriage fun.
Wow.
That's for married people.
Yeah.
For the single guys, take time and put yourself out there to get the right person. Don't just get married because of a fickle reason, not because he's tall. Do you know when you get to 70, you start with, what do you call it? It's not drooping. You start like shrinking. Your bones shrink and you start...
muscle density.
Yes, the muscle density
start
shrinks.
losing it.
You start,
yeah.
It's no longer that tall and that kind of thing. If it's a lady, her skin will sag a few babies later. That happens. Unless you go and do those things ladies do where you do facelifts and stuff. So for me, I feel, don't get married for the wrong reasons. Get married because of values and because of the journey God has put you here on earth to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Drake. That was amazing.
Asante.
So guys, take into listen, apply. Yeah, so one of the conversation we'll be having is what are you hearing? What are you gonna do about it? So you guys, thank you for watching the Faith and Fitness podcast, where we're bringing godly change toward this fitness space. Woo!
Yeah.
All right, you guys watch it and share what you're hearing, what you're gonna do about it, and can't wait to hear what you guys discuss about. All right, have yourself a wonderful day.
Peace. Peace out.